It is cruel to only have 4 minutes with the two of you. I'm going to jump right into it. So both of you have obviously accomplished so much in this genre, but even with all that experience, while you're watching the final film, while you're watching Insidious, The Red Door, is there any particular like scene, visual or tiny detail that makes even you guys go like, damn, I cannot believe we made that happen?
Jeez.
The MRI CAT scan scene for me is definitely pretty cool. That was actually Leigh's idea. It was a great idea.
For me, I would say the most exciting thing for me was seeing Patrick pull the entire family unit back together, because that was the most exciting part for me, is because I worked with Patrick as an actor in the first two films. And so I got to fall in love with the Lambert family and, with Patrick's character, with Rose's character and all the kids. And so it was really good to see them now all grown up. And that for me was the most exciting part, was just seeing Patrick exploring more of his family's character dynamic and see where it kind of takes them now in this new chapter.
As someone who's been a diehard fan of this franchise since 2010, that was a big winning element for me as well. I adored that. Yeah. So I was just talking to Patrick and he was singing your praises in terms of how well supported you both made him feel. So can you maybe give me an example of something seemingly small you did for him so that he could bring his vision to screen that, maybe could be something other producers overlook, but it's actually really important and could make a big difference on other first-time feature director films out there?
We allowed for a more generous schedule than I think the James will tell you the system is so screwed up because the more experience you have and the more successful you are as a director, the longer a schedule you need. And actually, the people who need a longer schedule are first-time directors because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what's going to wind up in the movie and not. They need time to experiment. Experienced directors, they know. So I think one of the small things that we did is allow for a longer schedule for him to have because he was a first-time director.
Yeah, and for me, it was really just being there for Patrick as a sounding board. He would just text me at all hours of the day with ideas and thoughts and stuff like that. And I'll just kind of respond to him. I'll get back to him with like, oh, yeah, that's cool. What about this? What about that? And we would just sort of bounce ideas back and forth. And I think that was the kind of collaboration I had with Leigh. And I wanted to kind of afford Patrick that as well. And whether it was the script or the story or designing of the demons, or the the craft of camera work and all that stuff. I just wanted to be there for him. And so that he felt like, he can pretty much ask me anything if he needs anything.
I like the idea of paying that forward in that respect. I will wrap with a big franchise type question for both of you, because you have both had a significant amount of experience of continuing franchises. So can you maybe each give me one do and one do not you apply to considering whether or not to add another installment to a long-running franchise?
Do's or don't. Jeez.
Clearly, don't make another installment to if the last movie didn't work, don't make another one. That's a don't.
Fair enough.
I would say the do's that if you think, if you have something else to tell, I think that's very important. If you believe that you have the next chapter and you have an interesting, unique story, that's really the main thing for me.
You both have a good track record in that respect. I am always going to keep coming back for more. Congratulations on The Red Door, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Barry. Bye-bye.